We all know Lewis Hamilton is one of the greatest F1 drivers, but have you ever wondered why he's one of the few drivers without a partner? Since his rise to fame, the champion has dated some of the biggest models and industry stars, but has never been able to settle down. It seems his polished on-track performances and interviews may be hiding the truth. Join us as we expose what ex-girlfriends revealed about the driver, his favourite place to have sex, and whether we think he's been hiding his real sexuality. So stay tuned. Ever since his high-profile relationship with Nicole Scherzinger, there's not been much publicity about the love life of our favourite championship winner. This is despite the fact that he's been linked to a number of big names, including Kendall Jenner and Rihanna. Let's start with his longest relationship of all, with the former Pussycat Dolls singer, which lasted on and off for 7 years. They first met back in 2007 at the MTV Europe Music Awards, when she was a member of the Pussycat Dolls. Shortly after, they began dating and became one of pop culture's most talked about couples. Even though the public might have been rooting for them to last, their relationship was constantly on and off. This was the same time Hamilton had started getting major attention from the F1 world. As noted by The Sun, they'd split in 2010, 2011 and 2013 before officially calling it quits in 2015. The singer was reported saying, "I'm devastated that it didn't work out. It was the hardest decision we had to make, but we made it together." In his own interview with The Sun the following year, Hamilton revealed that his relationship with Scherzinger was never his main priority. He explained, "My cars are my babies. I used to say when I had a girlfriend, I'm taking one of the girls out, so you can come if you want, but you come second when it comes to the cars." During a 2016 televised interview on the Jonathan Ross show in the UK, Nicole Scherzinger informed viewers that there is no animosity between herself and Lewis Hamilton. However, that does not mean they're on speaking terms. In 2017, Hamilton unexpectedly reminisced over his relationship with Scherzinger in a video shared on social media. While the Pussycat Dolls ballad "Stick With Ya" played in the background, Hamilton filmed himself smirking. Over the clip, Hamilton wrote, "Nicole used to sing this to me. Such a beautiful song. Good times." And then came Lewis's most controversial moment off the track. In August 2015, Lewis sent supermodel Veronica Valle a private message after finding her on Instagram for the first time. He then flew her from Texas to Barbados to join him on the Caribbean island with a number of other ladies. He was originally quite kind to Veronica, but once he flew her off on his private aircraft a few weeks later, she soon found out just how easy he lost his anger. She told the Sun newspaper, "We were on the way to New York and Lewis went crazy after he found out that the pilot had pooped in the toilet. He was going to fire the pilot. He said, 'Everybody knows that they shouldn't take a crap on my plane.' He was really mad." Veronica also claimed that the British athlete's behaviour had become increasingly strange, with abrupt mood changes over what seemed like insignificant events. Another incident allegedly saw Lewis scold Veronica for using the wrong bathroom in his house in the south of France, using the one beside the kitchen instead of the one in her room. Mum of one Veronica claimed that even eating ice cream the wrong way could tip the world champion over the edge. She said, "One day I went to dig into some ice cream and he yelled at me. He grabbed the spoon and said, 'You're supposed to do it like this,' and he scraped a little layer off the top." The model also told the reporter that he made comments about her weight the last time she saw him in Barbados. She recalled, "If I was the first one to get food, he would say, 'Look at you, you are so fat.' People started laughing at me and I felt bad." Veronica added, "He said, 'Wow, you're so bright, you look like a damn Oompa Loompa.' Throughout the trip, he was so ugly to me." According to Veronica, Chris Brown's ex-girlfriend Karrueche Tran, a US actress and model, drew his attention in New York. Despite Lewis being friendly with Brown's ex-girlfriend Rihanna, the duo had previously been romantically connected after being seen out together in London. She stated, "We ended up going to a party in New York. We go to this club and Karrueche Tran was there. She approached me and told me I was pretty. Somebody later said something about having a threesome with Karrueche Tran. I said, no, I wouldn't do that." That somebody was of course Lewis. She also accused Hamilton of being with her only for sexual interests and not because he liked her. The only time Lewis talked about Veronica was when he talked about how much he liked having sexual intercourse in the car. Yep, you heard that right. Hamilton once revealed they used to have a lot of sex in cars during their on-again, off-again relationship. Because the F1 driver was on the road, quite literally, they grabbed opportunities for passion whenever and wherever they could, he told Playboy in 2015. The best thing is probably good sex in a good car. Since then, Lewis has been with a lot of women, especially pop stars, but all the relationships have been very short-term. Singer Rita Ora was said to be infatuated with Lewis back in 2016, and they were seen working in a music studio together in 2017. On the weekend of his 31st birthday, Ora was spotted cheering him on at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. The pair never confirmed their relationship, but appeared to enjoy spending time together. Another one on the list is Barbara Palvin. The Hungarian model and Victoria's Secret angel was first seen partying with Lewis after the Monaco Grand Prix in 2017. Then, a year later, Hamilton uploaded a video of the two walking down a corridor on Instagram in Budapest that fueled rumors they were an item. They even went for a romantic sushi dinner as they looked to be getting on like a house on fire. Palvin was also linked with Neymar until she finally settled down with US actor Dylan Sprouse. Lewis has also been linked with the likes of Camilla Kendra, Cindy Kimberly, Rihanna, and even Kendall Jenner. This shows that the F1 racer not only won on the racetrack for several years, but he was also winning some of the hottest women in the world off the track. According to Lewis, the reason he hasn't settled down with someone long-term is that he only cares about his car and racing. While that might be the race, many think that behind that reasoning, the racer is hiding something else, and that's his sexuality. It's been a matter of debate for quite some time now. While Lewis has never publicly confirmed his sexual orientation, his history of supporting LGBTQ+ rights show that he's been an advocate for the community. He's also used his position to spread awareness about the issues that affect the LGBTQ+ community, including anti-gay laws in Saudi Arabia. After breaking down in tears, Lewis Hamilton criticized the country's anti-gay laws in December 2017. The driver also expressed his concern over the human rights conditions in countries where F1 races are held. The Formula One racing team and the public are calling for more representation of LGBTQ+ athletes. Lewis Hamilton has yet to address the controversy surrounding his sexuality publicly. Despite his lack of public outbursts, the seven-time world champion has been vocal in speaking out on LGBTQ+ issues. He also raised his voice against some anti-LGBTQ organizations. The way he supports the gay community makes people think he is one of them. Even though he has homosexual friends, his past relationships don't support that he is gay. On the other hand, many cannot seem to forget the time when he discouraged his own nephew for just dressing cute. In a deleted video, the reigning Formula One world champion asked the small child, "Why are you wearing a princess dress?" After his nephew indicates that he asked for the dress for Christmas, his uncle full-on yells in his face, telling him, "Boys don't wear princess dresses." How cruel is that? Maybe Lewis is a closet conservative. He posted the video on Instagram and quickly got backlash for it. Lewis later apologized, but his apology has been thrown into doubt by Hamilton's actions afterwards, which included liking multiple tweets saying he did nothing wrong. This has led people to accuse the British star of having made an insincere apology, and thinking, what if he just supports the LGBTQ+ because he has to? Lewis Hamilton is a premium name when it comes to motor racing. The racing driver is truly focused on his career, and maybe this is the reason why he can keep most things about himself private. Paparazzi are trying their best to reveal his current relationship if he is in any, but he seems to enjoy parties and vacations in private. Whether he is dating anyone right now or not, one thing is clear: Lewis Hamilton's sexuality is straight. Do you agree? Let us know in the comments.